Some people are cool, like Zaza, which I wrote to remember. Some people are suave. Some people go through life effortlessly as if their breath smells of cologne and they sit on the toilet purely to produce roses. But I'm not one of those people. My life is one continual round of embarrassing moments that are just punctuated by sleep. And for that reason, I've kind of decreed that I think if there is a God, then I think he or she or it has decreed that I'm going to live my life in reality in the same way that Richard O'Sullivan lived his sitcom life on TV. And for that reason, this poem is called Snapshot of Living My Life as if in a 1970s sitcom. And needless to say, it's also a true story. If on the second verse of Virginia Plain, Brian Ferry hadn't distinctively sung "Take me on the road," then I wouldn't have tried to copy it when I got out of the bath. And I wouldn't have tried to dance to it, and I wouldn't have slipped over, and I wouldn't have broken my ankle, and I wouldn't have had to tell the heavenly 24-year-old nurse that Roxy Music were the sole cause of my pain. And what's more, when you've got a broken limb, when it's 2:37 AM, and when you're in a suburban A&E department, I've learnt there's no point trying to flirt with a pretty nurse. Especially if you're 38 years old, you're only wearing one sock, and you just had a rather nasty fall. Because when that nurse looks at you like you've just spread feces on her mother's face with the flaccid tongue of a slaughtered ox, you know that she has no idea who Roxy Music are. Young people are weird. This next one, continuing the vague musical theme, this one is called Britpop Boy Turns 40, and it's loosely based on an old boss of mine, a boss incidentally who I lost all respect for once when he put Dido on the stereo. The horror still haunts me. And more recently he put on Duffy, and that was horrific too. This one, Britpop Boy Turns 40. He's the sort of bloke who has a pop art print of Paul Weller in his living room, and he's the sort of bloke who would gaze at it as he tries seducing to the verbs the drugs don't work. He'll look into Weller's eyes and smile as he fails to hear Ashcroft sing, "But I'm on a losing streak." And in the bustle of a pub on a Saturday night, he'll go to the jukebox, spinning his pound and think, these songs are my call. These songs are everybody's call. These songs show I'm free. But those songs, my friends, are the one that place another brick between you and youth. And somewhere in the background is that little Ashcroft singing, all this talk of getting old, it's getting me down, my love. So that's that one.